It is one of the most painful experiences that a human can endure.
It feels as though somebody is grabbing your inside of your face and pulling as far out and as far wide as they can.
Difficult to watch, often unbearable to experience. The pain of a cluster headache can be indescribable. Some sufferers post videos showing an attack to try and convey the reality. We're using these with their permission. Scott has suffered them for 10 years. He helps run a support group, Ouch UK.
I have knocked myself out on various occasions because of the pain. I will find something very, very hard to strike my head against, and because you're driven, it's a primeval driver to stop the pain.
Cluster headaches baffle doctors. Far more intense than a migraine, many sufferers, like Rachel, experience them when seasons change.
I will get mine every spring and every autumn without fail.
Rachel's volunteered for a new research project taking place at King's College Hospital in South London.
So we're looking to see what happens in the brain during the attacks compared to when there is no attack.
Around 40 sufferers will have their brains scanned.
This is the posterior hypothalamus, and it's also known as the internal body clock. We think that is linked with the cluster headache attacks. They tend to have more cluster attacks around spring and autumn. We don't quite understand the reason behind that.
This will be an ambitious, at times arduous project. Volunteers will also be having their brains scanned whilst an attack is taking place.
Unless people put themselves forward to things like this, we're never going to know any more about cluster headaches.
It's estimated there are around 130,000 sufferers in the UK, possibly more as the condition is often misdiagnosed. This patient, who's asked to remain anonymous, is being injected with steroids and an anaesthetic, a preventative measure that can help, but is only effective for a few weeks.
We're supposed to damp down the activity of the nerves, hence give some relief to these patients.
It's hoped this device, which would be implanted inside a patient's head, could offer long-term help.
The way it does is by delivering some electricity around the nerve and damping down the hyperactivity, the excessive activation of the nerves, which is firing without any control.
Trials are going well. The team at Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital hope to make it available within a year, a long-awaited step forward for sufferers of this distressing condition. Tim Muffett, BBC News.